Good morning, everybody, and thank you for coming to the today's Restaurant News Networking Group. My name is Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of today's Restaurant News, and we are a group of vendors in the industry who are here to help each other grow our business and to position ourselves as experts in the field to help any owners, managers, chefs who might have an issue or a problem that they can't solve. They're welcome to give us a call or join us at a meeting, and we'll be happy to try and help. If you want to reach us, give us a call at 561 620 8888, or go to our website at trnusa.com, and also check out our YouTube channel, and that is accessible from our website at trnusa.com. Um, want to just welcome again Jeff from Plastridge Insurance Company, a new member, official new member. Welcome. And
Hey, Howard, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
okay, and I want to introduce Nancy Slotnick. I'm going to ask you to tell us who you are, what your company does, where you're located, and how we can reach you.
Sure. I'm based in New York City. That's where my company's US headquarters is. But we started off in Korea. We manufacture a robotic burger grill. So, and we're the only ones doing it as of now, because I guess it's still kind of early days for robotics in this country, but we're starting to see more and more places either accepting automation or at least having innovation centers where they're testing it out. I see someone from Bun Company, so I'm wondering if you guys are experiencing the same kind of thing. We were just at NAFM for the equipment manufacturing conference in Atlanta, and I had an exhibitor. We were exhibitors there. And so I'm launching it in this country. The idea is to a kind of multi-tiered approach, to launch in some small mom and pops around New York City and get the word out, and then try to find some emerging burger brands that are interested in expanding and cutting labor costs. And then the big players, like I said, have innovation centers, so we build relationships with them over long periods of time, and go from there.
What's your price point?
It is pretty high right now, especially since we kind of include the servicing of it for, like, 1 to 3 years, because we're building a team of mechanical engineers. So it's along the higher price, or a little higher than like the both Taylor and the other big company have the clamshell method of cooking burgers, where it's the top and the bottom. But then ours also removes it from the grill when it's done, and puts it onto a warming tray and then scrapes the grill. That's the part that the grill cooks really hate to do. Does that automatically. So it's either for lease or purchase. When we include the first year of service and buying it outright, it runs for like 49,000, which is up there. But the labor savings is the real key, and that's my job in sales, to walk people through that, which is usually at least 80,000 a year, because of the way that you're able to cut down the number of employees you have.
Yeah, software built in to the registers.
Yes, it's not connected to POS right now. That is something we'd like to work on for the future. But all different chains have different POS software that they use anyway. So that's more of a customized thing. But we do have an AI software cloud system, so that, for one, you can upload all your recipes. You plug in the recipes because it could be any thickness, any temperature. And then if it's a chain, they can upload all the recipes through Ethernet. And then we also can service some of the equipment remotely because we have cameras and data from what we see. That also helps with the consistency of the grilling. And
I'd like to learn a lot more because I'm actually working on a couple projects that we're using the automation quite a bit now.
oh,
We're
great.
we're getting bigger in it, but we're doing everything step by step because like the bars and everything, they think they have it down, but then they're hitting people now. When they're
Oh,
putting
the arm, the robotic
yeah,
arm.
right.
Yes, correct. And ours doesn't have an arm like that. It looks like a regular grill, more like a flat top. That's the beauty of it. We're not trying to be fancy for marketing purposes and reinvent the wheel of what humans do when they flip, because a human wrist is like much better designed for flipping. So that's why it uses the clamshell method, and then the arm is internal to the grill and it removes it from the grill. So it doesn't even look like a robot, which for marketing makes it harder. But for automation, it's like keeping it simple and really smart. But you're right, everything has to go step by step because it's such new technology. And that's why we've been iterating as needed. We got our NSF approval and our UL approval. And we're using Korea kind of as a testing ground of sorts because we already are in 25 locations there, and we're in the Seoul International Airport, and they only need one employee there in the airport. So, but yeah, you're right. You test it out in one place. In fact, there's a company that tried to make a burger grill, and they got a lot of publicity for it, but they did it the wrong way. They were trying to use an arm, and so they failed at it, and they decided to do fries instead. And they still call it Flippy. I don't because
Surprised they're not in the stadium over there, over in Incheon.
what's that?
Are they in the stadium over in Incheon, over in Korea?
The airport in Incheon.
Okay, but what about the stadium? Are they in the stadium at all?
Oh, no, not yet. I should tell my boss to go after that. Right? Have you been to Korea?
Many times, yeah.
Oh, okay. I got to
It's
go there once when I was hired last fall. Um, but stadiums are actually something we're targeting here too. We're talking to some of the big players. I don't know if any of you know, there's an airport concessions conference this going on this Sunday to Tuesday in Washington, D.C. Because we're interested to find out how that works in this country. There's a lot of regulations,
be
but
interested to see some more specs on it if you can, Nancy, because
absolutely.
like I said,
Howard, just Howard
getting
share your information, or should I just find you on LinkedIn or?
well, Howard will send out
Okay.
a phone number list and everything, and just feel free to reach out to me, and then that way I can see.
At the
Nancy,
end of the meeting, I send out a spreadsheet of everybody that's here, all the contact information. So you'll have that. And I suggest you speak to Steve Geller.
yeah, I'll
Okay.
speak to you offline afterwards. Thanks, Howard.
Great.
I'm in
Okay.
the finance business.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Yeah, we're in startup mode, so we're in the midst of a Series A. Last year we got 12 million, but it's mostly from Korean investors, but some like Capgemini who are both in Korea and the US, and now we're going towards US investors for the Series A. So sure, yeah. Love to talk.
Where are you located again? I'm sorry, I missed it.
In New York City.
New York, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. We've got an office right in Times Square. So our CEO just loves New York and felt like that's a great launching pad from a PR and everything else perspective.
Steve's close by, so
Do you
definitely.
Oh,
live,
great.
do you live in New York City?
I do. Yeah. Yeah. I live in Manhattan, and we have a test kitchen. I'd love to have you come have a burger and see the grill in action. If
I
you're
looked at the website yesterday, and it's pretty amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, Nancy, that machine will do 800 burgers an hour. Is that right?
Actually 200 an hour, but
200?
yeah, but it's still a lot more than humans. And because it cooks it fast, you can also increase revenue. In addition to cutting down on labor intensity, it also allows for businesses to produce more and run the line faster and increase their production. So, yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't get tired, if after an hour or two of doing that either. Like you're talking about the needing the shoes at the conference events. The robots can stand up all day.
Well,
When the break is
the group.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thanks for having me.
I think we're going to go into our intros so you'll get to see what everybody else here does. And then I'll double back to you at the end in case you want to add or change anything. Steve, why don't you start us off?
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, all. Steve Geller, Leasing Solutions LLC, Palisades, New York. I am in the equipment finance business. I operate nationwide. All dollar amounts, 5,000 to 2.5 million plus. I've been doing this for 40 plus years, my own company. Since 2001, I can finance all types of equipment, startups, existing businesses, again, nationwide. My phone number is 845-362-6106. Thank you.
Thank you. Linda just signed on. Linda, Stephanie needs a pair of your shoes.
Okay.
Dyson, one of our newer members as well. Welcome, Dyson.
Thanks, man. Good morning to everyone. My name is Dyson Barnett. I'm the founder of the Birthday Club. You might say to yourself, what is the Birthday Club? The Birthday Club is an advertising and gifting platform. So we work with the restaurants to go and get them more butts in their seats when people are having a birthday. Interesting fact is birthdays are the #1 celebrated event at a restaurant. And 7 out of 10 people dine at a restaurant for their birthday, somebody else's birthday, and it's a celebratory event, which means they're not pinching pennies when they're sitting at the restaurant. They have better drink, appetizers, and meal pricing, so their tickets increase by 40% or more. So looking to connect with y'all and discuss a little bit more about what the Birthday Club means to your customers and prospects, and see if we can do some networking together. We're located, by the way, in Ocala, Philadelphia, Michigan, Toronto, and Arizona.
And how do we reach you?
Oh, sure. You can reach us at jointhebirthdayclub.com, or my phone number is 352-565-4307.
Okay. As long as you mention getting to know everybody a lot more, I've got my calendar book. I'm ready to schedule people for presentations.
Awesome.
Did you want to do one, Dyson?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, we have pick a date and we can do it.
All
April
right.
11.
Let's see. And if it's, let me just check my calendar. Do you want me to just send you an email with a date?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome.
We're pretty much open in April. Anybody else?
Fantastic. First week is good.
4th?
Yeah.
You got it.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody else?
Well, since
I
you got
need to
calendar,
I couldn't write fast enough in the first group. Come on, you guys.
I'll do one
Howard,
too.
I need to schedule.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'll do one too, Howard.
I just haven't had a chance to get with you, Howard. I definitely want to do one.
same here. I'm in too. I'll send you an email, Howard.
Okay. We'll do it that way. If you want to do it, send me an email and I'll write it in the book.
Awesome.
All right.
And remember, with these being on YouTube, anybody watching can also see your presentations, which is the main reason we do those, as well as getting to know what you do.
High five.
And speaking of presentations, let's do Chris and Kevin are here today. So why don't you tell us what you do?
Kevin, you want to go?
Sure. Good morning, everybody. Strategic Supply Chain Partners, SSCP. We are a full-service hospitality consulting company. We specialize in helping small to medium-sized hospitality groups and how they are structured in their relationships with their broadline distributors, the Cisco's, the US Foods, the Cheney Brothers, etc. We renegotiate their distribution agreements. We get favorable terms and costs associated with distribution. And we then work on manufacturer deviated prices and rebates. So we directly interact with the manufacturers, get them to reduce their overall cost into distribution. And we put together robust rebate programs with those distributors as well. We're averaging a little bit over a 10% savings on behalf of our clients. So about 70% of what we do is that. And then we also look at a company's profit and loss statement if they allow us to. And we see a variety of other categories that we may be able to help them reduce their overall expense. Some of those may be in their linen cost. Some of those may be in their equipment and smallwares purchasing. Some of those may be in deregulated states. We could help them with their energy, natural gas and kilowatt charges. So a very large variety of other categories. We do this all basically on a contingency basis. We share in the savings that we go out and negotiate and find. So there's really no out-of-pocket associated to our client. We just share in the money we go out and find for them, and we just happy to do it. If anybody wants to find out more about us, check us out as www.ssc.partners, or if you want to call me directly, the number is on the screen, 407-497-9495. Chris, you have anything you want to add?
No, great job, Kevin.
Thank you.
Kevin, you got the
We had a
email?
great pizza show, according to our partner that went out there.
Yeah.
Was it a full show as usual, like packed?
It was out in Vegas.
Yeah, in Vegas, the pizza show, and also the bar show was going on at the same time.
Oh, the bar show's always jammed, right? Nightclub and bar show, Chris, was that it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Howard, you're asking a question?
Yeah, I wanted to know, you got my email? I thought
I
that
did,
might be
yeah.
for you.
I sent your response back. I'm not sure how to contact that person in Texas, but I'm interested for sure.
Okay. I
So
don't.
let me know when we get off the
All I
line
have is
here.
what I have. All I sent you is
Okay.
what I have.
Thank you for the referral. I appreciate that.
Okay. Let's go to Matthew. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm
Morning.
Matt with EHS Recruiting Company. We've been recruiting for 30 years in hospitality. We branched out about 7 years ago, and now we're doing everything from legal to healthcare to engineers, both engineers. Nancy, we may be able to find your mechanical engineers when you're looking as well. Basically, we help companies grow by finding them the right people to do it with guarantees. We're also a contingency company. We're happy to look for people for you, and find the right fit and make sure there's a guarantee on these people. Make sure we can grow with you guys. Anyway, we are based in Sarasota. We have offices throughout the country. So if you have restaurant groups throughout the country, we can help them as well. I'm in Sarasota, 941-993-7610. Yeah, call us up if you or any of your clients need help finding their managers. Talk to us. We can help them out in any capacity, whether it's restaurants or not.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go to
Thank you.
let's go to Jeff. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. My
Friday,
name's Jeff
Jeff.
Wells. Hey, thank you. Jeff Wells. I'm with the Hospitality Risk Consultants, which is an arm of the Plastridge Insurance Agency. We've been around for 106 years. We're a privately held agency based out of Delray Beach, Florida. but we work nationwide. So we work with about 500 plus restaurants from anywhere from Florida to New York to Los Angeles, providing, restaurants and restaurant groups with all lines of coverage. So, anywhere from the build out phase, from, doing all the tenant improvements that they're doing before they're operating, to workers' comp, general liability, liquor liability, property, you name it. So happy to be a resource in any capacity. If anyone has any questions or has a client that's looking for coverage, we're an independent agency, so we're not married to anyone. We have access to pretty much every insurance company in the country, which is a huge value add for your clients, because our job is to provide the most comprehensive coverage and competitive pricing, and provide as much options, which is essentially giving your clients the best opportunity to save money and provide good coverage. So again, my name is Jeff Wells. You can reach me on my email. It's jwells@plastridge.com, LinkedIn, or my cell phone, 310-625-3390. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. John Bung, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday to everybody as well. Something I want to talk about first, Howard, if you don't mind, is the pizza show coming up this November. Those that want to be interested, they're interested in actually exhibiting like we did last year. We had a great show. I know Matthew did great off of it, and others did as well. We need to get the numbers of how many people want to be involved so we can actually get a booth space and try to secure all the pricing on it. So if we wait too long, it could be filled up and we won't be able to have the space together. What we try to do is create a whole nucleus of the networking group. We all have our own booths. You can split the booths. So just kind of let's get the discussion going again here soon so we can finalize everything and save everybody some money and make some profit on stuff. My name is John Bunham with the BH Bun Company. We manufacture the good old bun string tying machines. Been around 118 years. In the food industry, we've been doing pork roast, beef roast, rotisserie chickens. Restaurants have used our machines in different parts of the country and the world to tie up all their boxes of food for to go. Unfortunately, today, in the studies that are out there, 80% of the delivery drivers, these third-party drivers, admit to eating the food they deliver. We need a better way to secure it. Twine is environment safe. We've developed a new twine that's 100% environment safe, has no plastic, no polyester, anything in it. And the real unique thing is you'll watch behind me going through, the bun knot cannot be duplicated by hand. No knives, no scissors. You can pull it along a short end and it pulls apart. So it's great for the customers. It doesn't hurt your hand. You ever carry 4 or 5 boxes of pizza and it's raining out or it's snowing out? How do you get your keys out of the pocket? Right? You got to set it on the car. It's cold or it's wet. You put it on a seat. Somebody cuts you off. They slide all over the place. Let's see. There's the knot right there, which you can see behind me. If you have it tied, it's not going to go anywhere. Your pizza is going to be safe. So if you need some help, cut down on the plastic bags, give us a shout. It's 1-800-222-BUN, B-U-N-N. Our website is buntyco.com, which you'll see behind me. Visit the site. We got tons of movies, great information, the history, everything's up there. Give us a shout. We're here to help you. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. As John was saying, last year we had 10 booths between the two groups, and I'm anticipating this year we'll probably have a minimum of 12. So if you're interested in attending the show and with a booth, and we did last year, we did half booths. So if you want, like Steve and Terry Lena shared a booth last year. Now I think he's gonna squeeze Linda in.
Was
But
this the pizza that was last year in Orlando?
I mean, the show.
Yes.
The show last year was great because we were all in a row as a networking group, and if somebody came into our booth that needed a chef or a manager, we'd run them over to see Matt, or somebody wanted the John's tying machine. We just bounced off each other, and it was great. So consider it, and we'll get the numbers from the show as soon as we can. But let us know if you're interested in exhibit.
Howard, if I can say, the difficult thing about this is getting everybody early on this to have the proper booth space. Okay. So that's the importance of it. We were at 10 last year. If we're going to be 12 or 16 or whatever, we got to be able to secure it so there's an aisle between us. And then if we do it early enough, this year we should be able to get the carpet the same color. So we kind of create our own little area, different than the carpet on the other aisles. So again, it makes us look like one giant place.
Who's leading this?
It was fantastic. And we were also talking about with John was getting closer to the food, getting close to the alcohol, getting close to where all the people are milling around and going on, and getting that great location. It was fantastic for us. It was fun too. And Steve brought us bagels from New York that morning, so that was also a highlight.
And it's a 3-day show this year again. It's gone back to a 3-day show, not a 2-day. So be prepared for that.
If you go to Pizza Tomorrow, you can actually look at the floor exhibit space, and you'll see the larger areas are starting to fill up where we have the individual booths. So it's going to be difficult if we don't get something soon.
Thank you, John.
Is it in Orlando again?
Yes, always.
Well, I mean, count me in, and whoever's putting this effort together.
Would you all email Howard so we can actually get a list and the commitment on it? Then we can get the pricing to know what our floor space is going to cost us.
Because it's the pizza show and the Florida lodging show, right? The restaurant.
Right.
Florida restaurant, yes.
The magazine, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I wrote an article.
No, it's not the magazine. It's an individual show. It's
right, but it's by the association, right? The lodging association.
Yes, correct.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Restaurant lodging, housing.
Right, because I was part of the association, and and then I realized it was a restaurant show and the pizza show when I went last year, and I'm like, interesting.
Yeah, it's worth going to, Joey.
Please count me in. Let me know.
Yeah, we need a list for sure because John is.
I have a form. That we used last year, and I'll send it out to everybody so that you can tell me what your plans may be.
It was a big show. I mean, from what everybody that was exhibiting that had exhibited before said it had grown tremendously.
Yes.
And it's bigger this year already. So yes. Yes. We're very.
Now, the other thing too, if I can real quick, because I don't want to dwell on it because we got to get everybody else in here. But if we do this early enough and everybody's committed, then we could also do some sort of a giveaway, a gift, create the drive to come to the booth. Okay, there's a lot of different things we can do, but last year we kind of ran out of time. So if we get early enough this year, we can make it even stronger and better for everybody. That's the bottom line. How do we make it better for all of us? It's not about
we need Cliff to ship down his signs. We used his sign in New York. It didn't get us any business, but it was fun for us fooling around with.
Well, I'm wondering if a lot of us are going or willing to be part of this, right? Couldn't we get like some sort of little panel that Howard can talk about the group? Is there like panels? I've never done I've walked the show, so excuse me, everybody. I've not been to this show like as an exhibitor, but I've walked it too. Because sometimes, like from what I like in restaurant or hospitality, we have like, little panels, obviously, right? That they talk, and maybe we can talk about the group and, help Howard promote the group, but like the synergy of everybody. I think it's going to be, other people will be interested in meeting a great group like this.
I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. And then
great group.
Yeah.
As a group, we can actually do the marketing together instead of individually. So then you can get the signs all up front, come see us. But again, we've got to do this early enough to accomplish it. We wait, it won't get done, and it won't be as good.
That's right.
I'll send out the
anything that I can help.
Yep.
Anything that I can help, let me know. I put stuff like this together for other shows, but whatever I can do, I'm in. Let me know.
Great.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Joey.
Yeah, well, that show will be this year will be better and even more successful than last year.
It's already bigger than it was last year at this time by a lot. If you go on and you'll be able to see, I don't know if you can see them yet, but there's a lot of exhibitors this year.
Yep.
So,
all right.
yes, very
If you want to
exciting.
share my screen, Howard, I've got the booth floor plan up right now.
Oh, do it.
Go ahead.
Please.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So last year we were over in this section here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we get 10 here, that's 10. And then see how we butt it to this big booth? So we're limited. We got to be careful. And that's why I'm saying we got to get it quick. Because we got to get a whole string of booths in depending upon how many people want to do it. This is where we were last year.
I'm in.
Couldn't we consider that an open concept, like a 255? Because I think
the problem with that, Steve, to be honest, is we've got backdrops and in between. So now your aisle you're facing is going to be the back of you.
Yeah, but
Instead of
if
backed
we
up
talk
to a
to the
booth.
show, couldn't they coordinate, like if we talk to them as a group? Couldn't they
Well,
do
that's
something?
what I'm
I mean,
doing.
it's just footprint right now.
Correct.
Yeah, and I think we need an arch. I really think we need the arch to get attention,
Folks,
or balloons or something.
the problem that you have with the booth, and I've done shows since 1977, fire marshals have some rules and regulations that the exhibit company has to follow. So we can't block aisles, we can't alter things. They can alter some of it, but they can't alter it if we wait. Okay. So like you look over at the right side, this is the Florida restaurant show. This is where the food is not, the drinks are not. You get volume, you get people, but they're always trying to go over to the food side over here. Okay. And as a group, choose what side we want, how we want to do it.
And that whole site is open right now. Where the other, look at how many booths are already taken. We got to do this. He's absolutely right.
Yeah. Oh, we brought balloons last time as a last minute thing, and we had to sign a waiver that I think we had a bundle of a dozen of them, but if any of those balloons got loose, they were going to charge us $1,000 for us. So trust us, we took those balloons home with us every night and had them tied on. And John gave me like 100 foot of string in case one of them did go. I would be able to have enough string from John's machine to pull it down. So there's a lot of planning if we want to do balloons or arches or things like that.
Do we have any idea how much that 255 booth is at this point?
No, I don't yet.
Okay. All right. I'm in on this. I'm very, very much willing to help with the arch and to help out with this. So let's definitely get together.
Yeah, I think you can count the birthday club in as well, especially for marketing and stuff like that. And anything I can do to support y'all or us as a group, that'd be awesome too.
Wonderful. Howard, just send that sheet out so everybody can fill it out, because the more we, less the price is going to be for each booth.
Okay.
John,
it's open to the restaurant show, right?
And we have to, John will get in touch with the contact at the show and push him a little bit for space.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. John Merrick, good morning.
Good morning, John Marinick, Marinick Food Service Consultants. We design restaurants, and if you need a restaurant design, we're the people to come see. 954-817-1183. John Bunn's machine, I think, could actually be used with the automation stuff that's going on as well. So you might want to look at that as well, Nancy. He's got a great unit over there that's been around for years, and it might be a good thing. Again, John Marinick, Marinick Food Service, 954-817-1183. Thank you.
you're too humble, John.
Huh. All right,
You
let's go.
really are.
Stephanie, good morning.
Hello, good morning. So I actually have some quick and important things to share during my intro, so I'll try and make it quick. Mark and I, my father and I, we run Brilliant Computers here in South Florida. Mark this is over 30 years by Mark, and then we do all things IT, managed services, software and hardware, implementation and support, security, online and local backup, you name it. We more than likely can help you, or we know someone that can. Really important to note that Outlook Classic, if you've been using Outlook for your business email or personal email, it's phasing out. It's going to stop working with all Google, bellsouth.net, any email account, even Microsoft that you have. These classic Outlook users are starting to notice that they're getting logged out often, or having to sign back in, or provide proof that it's them over and over again. Other issues, things sitting in the outbox. It's because that they're pushing you into the Outlook New. We can help you if you have any questions about transitioning to the Outlook New, setting it up, using it. And then also Skype is going to be going away as well and being replaced by Teams. At some point, if you're still using Skype, you're going to get a pop-up that asks if you want to migrate your information to Teams. If you need assistance with that transition or learning how to use Teams, we can help with that as well. The best way to reach us is support@brilliantcomputers.com, SUPPORT @brilliant, BRILLIANT, computers.com. And you can also call us reach us by calling 561-877-1119. That'll go to Mark. Thank you, Howard.
Thank you. Robert Hurst, good morning.
Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Robert Hurst. I'm with Apex Executive Consulting here in Boca Raton, Florida. And what we do is we do fractional executive work, which means we help business owners with solutions customized for them in the areas of finance and operations. So there are many franchises that have a position on their staff, which is called a franchise business consultant. And those franchises could be regular franchises or even restaurant franchises. And so I have actually created a version of that, which is what they do plus additional items that are specifically geared towards restaurants that don't, that aren't franchises and don't have access to a franchise business consultant. So, we help out with, cash flow issues or cutting costs by using vendors like Chris and Kevin. And, we do, business, planning and budgeting and, reviewing financial statements and things with them as well. So again, Robert Hurst, Apex Executive Consulting. You can reach me on email at robert.hurst@apexbms.com. And my phone number is 561-512-6234. Thanks, Howard.
Great. Thank you. Terry Lark, good morning.
Good morning. Hope everyone's doing okay on this wonderful Friday morning. Okay, so a couple of things. I am your go-to person for promotional items, anything that you would like to put your company logo on. Before I get into that, I want to say in regards to John Bunn's company, we were last year, we were next to each other. Well, not last year, the year before last year, we were next to each other in a booth and he did my finger and I still have all my fingers. So it doesn't hurt your fingers. Okay. So the other thing is I'm definitely interested in the pizza show. I am working very hard to work with vendors that do not involve the tariffs that are going to be coming up. So I'm trying to keep costs down on all types of promotional products. And I always like to show something. So I'm going to show a real quick little thing that I think everybody that I have talked to loves this thing. If you want to look at my background over here, I have the comment. This is a great little thing. If you have your hands full, wonderful for a a server, a hostess, anyone who is busy and doesn't want to lose their phone. They come in different colors and they're very inexpensive.
That's
And
cool.
my phone, yeah. And everybody that I have given these to, I bought a bunch of samples for them. Everyone that I've given to these to loves them. They fit any phone. And they do not glue on the phone.
How do you use them, Terry?
I will, if you are interested, basically there's a little cap that's inside of it. If you take off your cover for your phone, it slips right in there. It does not interfere with your charging it either. And they come in several different colors.
But where do you wear it?
It's a cool thing. It's so cool.
How do you wear it? Where is it worn at on your body?
On your wrist.
Yeah.
You put it on your wrist.
Oh, wrist. That's cool.
Yeah, just like it's in the picture.
But it's not heavy?
No, you just, well, the only weight to it is your phone. It's a rubber thing. It's a little rubber thing.
Okay. Wow.
It's really cool. I've gotten so many. I got, actually, the last meeting I was in, I got an applause for showing them. So I was like, really, this is so cool. And so if anybody wants a sample, just send me an email and your address, and I am happy to send out a sample to you. They're just a couple of dollars a piece. And then the last thing that I want to mention is for those of you who are in South Florida, next week is my trade show. If you're interested in going, this is an opportunity for you to see all kinds of different products out there. It's April 3rd from 10 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock. You don't have to show up at 10. If you can show up at any time, it'll probably take you about an hour to go through everything. I have about 5,000 vendors, but there's only going to be about 30 to 40 there. So it's not going to be a full day thing. So if anybody's interested, just shoot me an email or give me a call, 561-308-1393, and I will put you on the invite list and you can get your badge.
Okay.
And where is that one?
It's in Fort Lauderdale, and I'll send you the information if you're interested. Okay. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you. Fred, good morning.
Good morning. Fred Bean, founder and CEO of Hotel Port here in lovely Miami Beach. We provide a number of different services for hotels, restaurants, and spas. For restaurants, we provide what we call content verification services, where we help restaurants proactively audit and facilitate updates of their information across third-party channels. We also have partnerships with Single Platform and some others to help menu distribution. We also have recently launched our Reputation AI, which for restaurants and spas in particular helps them automate responses to reviews using AI, which I know is a very big thing these days. Right now, we're focused on Google, Yelp, and TripAdvisor, but we're also in the process of adding, OpenTable and a couple of the other reservation platforms as well. And then lastly, Big Foundation, which is, our foundation that is rolling out Culinary Skills Initiative, which is helping food insecure children in South Florida to start with learn how to cook so that they can feed themselves. It's the old adage, if you teach a man how to fish or something like that, that they can feed themselves forever, whatever that is. But that's the idea. I can be reached at fred.bean@hotelport.co or 305-523-9434. My QR code on my screen also has my contact information. And please do connect with me on LinkedIn. Happy to help in any way that I can.
Thank you. Azalea, I knew you were there somewhere.
Hi, team. I'm packing, so that's why I had the camera off until now. So my name is Azalea. I am a business broker and commercial realtor specializing in restaurants in South Florida. I do Miami-Dade and Broward. Yesterday, I got under contract with one that has 46 locations in Argentina. And guess what? It's burgers. So that would be really good for Nancy, right? And then I sold one, and it's like a Colombian concept. It's gonna be like, it's a 6 location, and it's like burgers and hot dogs, like Colombian late night fast food. So that's what we do. We sell restaurants, sometimes the business, sometimes these two examples are just the assets. So permits, licenses, furniture, fixtures, equipment, the rights to the space. That's all they want. And they come with their own ideas, their own concepts. And then sometimes, mostly my brother, we also sell like full businesses. So way higher price point, but you just take over something existing and run with it. And I didn't check this week, but as of last week, we had 38 restaurants that we were selling down here. So if there's anything I can do to help, give me a call. My number is 786-457-2796. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Joey, you there? She is, okay, good.
Hi, sorry, my dad just called me. The dog just died. Ugh.
Oh, geez. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. So weird. I've never had a dog died, so I don't know how that works because he just took the dog to the vet and then I
So
guess she died
sorry.
at the vet, but now they're charging him for all this stuff and I'm like, I don't even know anyways. Um
Wow.
well, anyways, happy Friday. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm Joami Vega. I'm the founder of DV Studio, and we're an interior design and branding studio based in Orlando, Florida, and we work in the US and internationally. We specialize in restaurant design and franchising. We create, design, and elevate brands. We cover the full creative side of what a brand needs to have to open, grow, and scale. And that includes brand identity, interior design, layout, lighting, signage, and finishes. We create concepts from scratch, prototypes, and we support franchises. Since all of us are here to support the restaurant industry, if you guys ever need anything that's from the interiors and this part of the creative side, feel comfortable to reach out to me. You can even just text me if you have a question or anything that we can help you. And even if your clients if they're having like layout issues or need just a refresh, they don't need like an entire revamp, but maybe a furniture package or a lighting package, we can help out with all that. We do purchasing as well. So we get our numbers that we extend to them. So sorry, I'm a little thrown off by the dog. I hope everybody has a good weekend and anything that we can do to help. It's the QR right here, and you can reach us directly at 407-250-7045.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Linda, good morning.
Good morning. Hope everybody is doing well. My apologies for being late to the meeting this morning. My name is Linda Bloom, and I am the Director of Sales for Stand Shoes. We manufacture shoes for people that stand. We actually started in healthcare, and we found that a lot of restaurant workers started wearing our shoes. So we added an oily, wet, slip-resistant shoe to our lineup, and that's what we've been selling to restaurants and other hospitality workers. The key thing about our shoes is that they're actually beneficial to your feet and also to your health. Our products are shown to reduce the strain in your lower back and also in your knees and joints, which is why they've become very popular. We have a lot of NFL and NBA players wearing our shoes as well. So a lot of different industries have been interested in our shoes. They are a preferred shoe. The APMA, the Podiatry Association of America, has actually given us the seal of approval, once again, to show that our shoes promote, foot health. And also they're HSA and FSA available, which is unusual for shoes. We're one of the few shoes that is allowed on your HSA and FSA, which once again just shows that they've been tested and shown to be beneficial. So that's our thing. Yep, we're saving feet one pair at a time. The way to reach me is linda@standshoes.com. My phone number is 720-939-9525. That's 720-939-9525. I was with Steve and Terry last week at the New York Restaurant Show. a super fun time. And it's just amazing when you see people who've been walking around the trade show put on our shoes, because everybody like sighs relief. And yeah, so we got a lot of good leads. It's very exciting.
Can you
We're all
repeat
going
your
to wear
phone
your
number
shoes
one more
at the
time?
show in November. We're all
I'm
going to
sorry.
we're all going to wear your shoes in November.
Yes.
I just shared a picture on the chat of Terry and Linda hard at work at the show. The
Oh,
opening.
yeah. I forgot I wanted to show that.
Linda, can you repeat your phone number one more time, please?
Sure. It's 720-939-9525.
Thank you.
And if
happy
anybody needs a sample and wants to try them, please let me know. Happy to help you guys out. Oh my gosh, Steve.
That was awesome. Good job, buddy.
I thought those chairs were ridiculous. Like I think they were like $14,000 or something. And I thought like, there's no way, and they're for home use. But boy, it was quite the experience. I'm actually actually contemplating getting one of those if I can find space in my house.
Yeah, and they don't let you up until you buy the chair.
Yes, you're stuck.
In there for 15 minutes. With his,
Gosh, it was great. It was great.
All right, let's go to Helen. Good morning.
Hi, I'm with Delicious Spoonfuls, which is a nonprofit organization. We create ice cream events where we train and employ people with special needs in the food industry. And we are looking to create more events in South Florida so that we can put our people to work. And if you know of anybody who's interested in working for us that has special needs, give me a call. We are at 561-676-2078 or Helen at deliciousspoonfuls.org. And the website is deliciousspoonfuls.org.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were starting early this week.
We started regular time.
Well, then, okay.
11 o'clock. TRN Terry, quickly.
People come early and they talk before the meeting actually starts. One thing I wanted to say, Stephanie, she's based in South Florida. However, she covers the entire country. She can take over your computer remotely, since some of you are in California and plenty of other states other than Florida, and she can help you. So anything you need, please reach out to her. She's terrific. Just wanted to just bring that up because I was waiting for you to say I do the whole. Anyway.
Yes, yep, she's right. Thank you for mentioning that. I appreciate that.
No problem. Anything to help, believe me. And what I do is take and spend 6 out of 7 days with my team looking to find out what is opening in Florida, the entire state. And believe me, there is a lot coming in. And when I heard about the burger chain that Nancy, not Nancy, I'm sorry, the burger chain that, why am I?
Azalea.
Okay, talking about, I think I know which one it is, and I'm thrilled. And what we do is we find what's opening, when, where, who the owner is, phone number, email address, and about the opening timeline. And we do it all in an Excel spreadsheet so you can sort any way that you want. We guarantee 50 brand new leads every month. And I'm about to up that to 60 because there's been 70 and 80. And last month was another record month. It's getting ridiculous. And when you go on our website, you'll see for the price for a year is $8.99. And when people call me and email me, they think that's for 1 month when I send them a sample without the pertinent information. They can see the format that it's in and the quantity and the quality, but no, and that is not your price. So email me for your price. Anybody interested in seeing a sample, terri@trnusa.com. I'm happy to say that I think pretty much everyone in the first group gets it, and a lot of people in the second group get it. At any rate, Have a good week. And yes, John, thank you for taking the reins on the show and really putting it out there today. We need to lock it down.
Did I miss anybody?
Bye.
No, I didn't miss anybody. Nancy has dropped off, so I wanted to give her a chance to correct or change anything. But anyhow, we'll see you all next week. Thanks for coming. Have a great weekend. And let the sauce be with you.